Jeff Kelley to the blue corner, please.
This next one is our semi-pro grappling match. This is going to be submission grappling. No strikes allowed in this one. We've got Jeff J. Boogie Kelley coming to us out of Cedar City, Utah. One of the coaches over there at Empire MMA. He's actually in the corner of Trevor Golden earlier.
Yep.
And he's going to be grappling against Kai Hefty Bag Stewart, a local guy.
All right, I gotta make the comment. He's been walking around all day with the cane. I get it. He's got an injury, but I don't know. Maybe it. Look, he's moving pretty darn good.
Catfished with the cane?
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. I love it.
Excited.
I love it though.
That's a lot of energy. I love it. They don't call him J Boogie for nothing. Apparently, yeah, he's a love machine. Again, 37 years old out of Cedar City, Utah. One of the coaches over there at Empire MMA. He took this bout. We were trying to fill the card, and he said, "Well, I'll grapple for you."
Sure.
Kai Stewart, one local guy, local state champion wrestler, local college wrestler for an NAIA program here in Great Falls. He had a bare-knuckle boxing match in Billings.
We were both there.
Yeah, for BKFC 7 days ago, and he says, well, I'm not going to fight, but I'll grapple,
Yeah.
I mean, absolutely. So,
which, by the way, we have to say,
Yep.
Kai did win his inaugural bout by knockout. His inaugural fight at Bare Knuckle Fights there in Billings. So kudos to Kai. And then he's like you said, I'm not going to fight. Why would you? You don't want to do that.
Yeah.
You want to give yourself some time.
Definitely.
But he said, I'll grapple. And Jay Boogie and Kai are going to go at it.
Definitely. And these guys are friends. I believe they have trained together before. And
he doesn't need a cane.
No,
he's not. I can't dance like that.
Check out
with
the
a cane.
moves on Jeff.
I love it.
No, we got catfish by the cane.
Kai Stewart to the red corner, please.
I just feel we're going to be let down by Kai's entrance now.
Yeah. I mean,
maybe.
Kai is a showman. He definitely enjoys the show, so we'll be seeing how he handles this one. But they talked about a little bit of a dance-off beforehand.
All right.
So we don't know how this is going to go down.
Well, here we go.
There's Hefty Bag right there. Kai Stewart, local guy out of Great Falls, Montana, training out of the Wolf Pack.
Now, mind you, there's got to be a little bit of less tension, obviously, in the air when we got dancing and stuff. Less tension. We're doing it's grappling. It's
well,
no striking. But mind you, grappling. I've been to hundreds of jiu-jitsu competitions. Where it's pure grappling. There's no striking. It's all submission, and people underestimate that. Everybody underestimates that.
And here you see the tail of the tape. This is both their debut in submission grappling. I would say this is more Kai Stewart's wheelhouse, where state champion wrestler, college wrestler, got into MMA after the fact. So this was probably right more in his wheelhouse, and as you said, not near as many nerves as a BKFC debut.
Yeah, not at all.
Both gentlemen smiling. They know that there's no harm in this.
There's little chance of either of them needing the doc to sew them up.
Yep, exactly. And both of these guys definitely here to put on a show.
And now, bout number 4 is a 165-pound grappling match consisting of one 10-minute round submission only. It is brought to you by Mystic Rhythms Tattoo and the Glass Doctor.
Mystic Rhythms Tattoo with 2 locations in Great Falls. If you need any ink done, you've got to go see the tattoo artist at Mystic Rhythms Tattoo. You need piercing done, anything like that. Tina and the crew taking awesome care of us. They're here every show. And Ray at Glass Doctor, for all of your glass needs, all your automotive glass guys, they've been here again and again. So if you need a windshield, you need anything for your automobile, go check out Glass Doctor from Great Falls.
Fighting out of the blue corner, making his debut fight. He stands at 5 foot 10 inches tall and weighed in at 165 pounds. He's representing Empire MMA out of Cedar City, Utah. Give it up for Jeff J. Boogie Kelley.
Well, we saw Jay Boogie his way down the
And
Down
out
the
of
ramp.
the red corner, he stands at 5'8" tall. He weighs in at 165 pounds. He represents the Wolf Pack here in Great Falls, Montana. Give it up for Kai Hefty Bag Stewart!
They're having some fun even before before the fight starts.
And this one,
We got even more over here.
This one, we're going to have a bit of a special commentator. Terrell Bracken is going to be doing some commentary. Fusion Fight League president. He's going to be letting the people in the stands know what they're looking at here in the Fusion cage. A lot of these guys, they love boxing. They love stand-up fights. And, you know, it can be a little frustrating when you don't understand what's going on when they're on the ground.
20 years ago, I started my grappling ventures, and I let
All right,
Terrell taught
I'm gonna
me.
give you a little bit of commentary about what's going on in this grappling match, so you know who has the advantage and who doesn't. Both of these guys are very accomplished grapplers. This should be a fun match. Right now, takedown is so important so that you get the dominant position. And that's the name of the game when it comes to grappling. Who's got the dominant position? And sometimes the person that's on the bottom is not necessarily the person that's losing. We'll help you to understand that.
Yeah, 20 years ago, Terrell had his own gym prior to any of this fusion stuff. And I used to go in and we used to roll together. Now, mind you, Terrell's 5 whatever. I'm 6 foot tall. I outweigh him easily by 100 pounds, always have. So I could always just lay on him. And I thought that was my best defense. It proved to not be. He could manhandle me and all of my weight. So the man knows what he's talking about.
Just jumped for a really good choke attempt from standing position. Standing chokes are pretty tricky. We know both these two are showmen. The louder you cheer these guys on, the harder they'll fight, and they like to hear you.
Jay Boogie showing why he's Jay Boogie.
Yep. Kai doing a good job, traditional wrestling stance, and he's really looking for a misdirection opening here. A lot of feints. There you go. Great takedown there by Kai, but
And Kai got the takedown in the dominant position. You see him moving towards the mount, but quickly, Jay Boogie goes to half guard. So right now, this is a 50-50 position. The person on the back is not necessarily losing because they have both have a leg that they're controlling.
and these guys are both just smiling and enjoying themselves in there, and that's exactly what you want to see.
It goes back to that camaraderie we always talk about here in Fusion Fight League and all combat sports for that matter.
And I think this may be the only, I'll call it a bout, the only bout I've ever seen in Fusion where the fighters, the coaches, the referee, the matchmaker, the president, all of them have a smile on their face and are cracking jokes laughing right here. Oh, we got a submission attempt there by Jay Boogie, and Kai escapes.
All right, and they're out of half guard. They're back to the stand-up game, having a good time.
Interestingly enough, that the way Kai got out of that one, he literally had to put himself in a most vulnerable position by flipping completely over and then jumping to his feet. And a lot of people don't remember that. They don't remember that sometimes that's the easiest way to get out. But you have to go through that little vulnerability.
And Kai in on another shot, and he completes the takedown.
So once again, we're in the half guard position. Saw Jay working for that arm bar. Kai's working for the pass. He wants to get side control. I think he knows, Jay Boogie. I think he knows.
Jay Boogie sitting there yelling at Terrell for telling the crowd what all was going on, giving away his defense.
I'm old, man.
Jumping again for a guillotine.
37 versus 20. Is that what I read?
21.
21. 37
Kai with a
versus
single
21.
leg gets him back down again. I think he's having. I think the crowd's more enjoying his commentary in the fight. he's holding a true conversation with the crowd right now.
The entire crowd's laughing at everything he says. He's complaining about being out of breath. Maybe he should just...
Kai was working a pass guard, but Jay's really good at keeping it. Jeff's really good at keeping that position. Grappling is so important. It's such an important part of MMA. Nowadays, you can't be just a good striker. You got to be a good grappler, too, so you don't get submitted. And these two are putting on a very high-level match for you guys.
That is very true. You can tell that these are two gentlemen that know exactly what they're doing and exactly know their strengths.
Very technical.
Yep.
Very technical. Jeff sits there and wraps his legs around Kai's. Kai's only got a half guard there, or half, whatever.
Half guard.
Half guard. You know, they each have a leg. He's trying. And then again,
Kai's rolling
part of the escape. Be vulnerable and, twist out.
Looking for that leg lock. Wasn't going to have it.
Kai got the crowd support behind him. Jeff quickly winning their love and attention.
What do you guys think? They're having fun in there? Jeff's looking for the ring girl. Motivation.
And again, this is one 10-minute round. Ends by submission only. And again, another takedown by Kai, but Jeff does grab a neck. Throwing that leg up over.
Kai won't let it happen.
Position.
Not letting that leg go up over top.
Kai's working that guard pass, really trying hard to get out of those legs. He gets stuck in half guard every time. But Kai's really working good guard passes. You see Jeff trying to control his head.
I feel we should give Jeff a headset.
I feel like, yeah.
Let's see if Kai can get out of that leg. Get those legs past. Oh, he's passing through. He's closer.
I'm going to go back to my original statement that the cane...
Jeff, you're not going to give him that side control? Come on.
The cane was not necessary.
No.
About 3 minutes left. Come on, guys. Who wants this? Who wants this?
That'd be like you and I going at it right now. I'm 51. I'd be out of breath.
That's two, he says. Unfortunately, no points in this one.
Submission only, that would have scored points.
And again, it is, if it was being scored, Kai would be up definitely because of the takedowns, because of the control time.
Yeah, but Jeff would have points for the
style
and the comedy.
Yep.
The style and the comedy.
Kai in on a good takedown, and he gets it again, lands in half guard.
Jeff was working for the choke. Kai got the takedown. And again, both fighters working that half guard game. Kai wants to pass that half guard. Jeff wants to try and catch him in a submission. Looking for those arm locks, looking for the choke.
Jeff's not letting go of that leg this time.
He is not allowing Kai anything past half guard.
From a technical standpoint, I'm going to say these two were finely matched.
Yeah, very much so. Both on the same level technically, I would say.
Hey guys,
Jeff
home front. They're almost there.
Jeff does not want to get back
on the scene. It's good sportsmanship right there. These guys are putting on a very good show for you.
Uh-oh.
And he jumps again. He might have it.
He might have it. He might have that standing guillotine. It's so close.
No.
Is that Chief J Strongbow? Jeff asked the ref Did you see that?
Yeah. Well, they both got flair enough for the
Oh, and
WWO.
He might have that neck.
Nope. Kai tried rolling out of it.
It's close, everybody.
No.
That's so close for submission.
He doesn't got that.
Nope.
He doesn't got
There's
that.
an arm in there, but he's fighting.
Yeah. There's too much
Kai
space.
doesn't give up. He got out of it.
I think Vincent McMahon would be proud.
Yeah, I would. Be calling that gentleman tomorrow morning.
Yep.
Oh, and Kai falling to his back late in the round.
First time we've seen that one.
Yep.
Jeff wants that guillotine.
Kai does a good job defending, and that is it.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Great job.
That was
Great
beautiful.
job by those two guys. And again, as you were saying, very highly technical.
You know, you got a lot of these.
Let's give it up for both of these guys.
You know, these fights, everybody comes out to see the striking, the hitting,
Yeah.
the kicking. This was a purely technical bout. Obviously, they were having some fun with it. I'll call it an exhibition just because you know it needs to be. But they weren't pulling anything back.
No,
they
not
were
at
doing
all.
what they needed to do. Neither one of them wanted to be submitted in any way, shape, or form.
And entertainment.
Yes.
That's exactly what this is. And if Jay Boogie wasn't entertaining, I don't know what was.
Well,
There
get
you
him
see an
his
instant replay.
cane.
Yeah.
Get him his cane.
And after 10 minutes and no submission, we're going to call this a tie.
And as is often
Give
done
both
in
these guys
submission
a big
grappling.
round of applause. Fighters to the center, please.
And as is often done in submission grappling, if it goes the distance, it is a draw.
It's a draw. It must be.
From your wrestling background, how was it grappling with Jeff?
Jay's pretty cool. That was fun. I'm in wrestling mode now. I got a college season coming up, so what better way to start that off than a grappling match? That was cool.
And Jeff, Kai is a strong wrestler. How was it fighting for Kai, with Kai?
Yeah, right away. No, Kai's super strong, super talented wrestler, man. I appreciate just being in here with him. Great athlete. He's a star. You got to look out for him, okay? Thank you guys so much.
Pure
All right,
class.
I got a couple more questions for you, Jeff. All right, so you had quite the flair coming out, right? You've been in this game for a while.
A little bit. I'm a little seasoned, what we'll call it.
Tell us about your backstory in the fighting game.
So I started out with John Lewis and Skipper Kelp. Dave Howard was my coach. I met him dancing, breakdancing at one of the local spots, and they invited me in to come play. I had hands, but they beat me up on the ground, so I was like, okay, it's time to learn this game. And then after that, went to Cirque du Soleil, ended up having brain surgery, had 2 grand mal seizures and a stroke. No gyms would take me back, and Big Phil Dunlap opened his arms and invited me back to this game, which I love. And I'm just so thankful for him, which is why I always rep him no matter what. And thankful for my team. I'm up at Empire right now, so if you guys are over in Cedar City, come and see us. Big shouts out to TMS Trees, Empire, let's go. That's it.
All right, so you said you had a dancing background. How do you feel about showing us a little bit of your moves?
Oh, yeah. We can do that. Kai, we're going to battle again, baby. DJ, if you could, please, drop that beat, baby.
Let's do it! Let's do something with a little bit more.
Give us something
something
upbeat. Some
danceable.
James Brown, something upbeat.
No.
Come on, DJ.
Carol, what about his cane? Oh.
He fell during the Cirque du Soleil.
Oh, is that why? Okay.
Let's give him a big round of applause, everybody. Jeff, just for clarification, how many feet did you fall? The Cirque du Soleil show, how many feet did you fall?
175 feet.
Jeez.
So that's why you have the cane when you walk in the cage.
Yes, and actually I can't really see anybody right now. We was grappling through Braille. Okay, I just touch and feel, and hopefully I grab something. So, but no, seriously, I wear these glasses. It helps me with the light. But I'm very blessed to be here. I'm thankful for you guys for inviting me. It's been a long time. Okay, I've been a fighter for most of my life. People don't really take me too much seriously because I dance. But I went to Thailand. I have 2 stadium titles in Thailand. Shouts out to Simbi Muay Thai. And I'm just blessed to be here. I have my little midget back home. Hopefully she's watching this. Milana, Daddy loves you. And yeah, I'm just so thankful for my team. So thankful for you and your organization. Thankful for Kai. Thankful for Big Steve over here, even though he's ugly as a mug. Golly. Boy, oh boy.
All right, everybody, give him a big round of applause.
And we call this fight a tie.
All right, thanks everybody. We're going to take a real brief intermission. It's going to be a short one. Then we're going to be back. We're going to thank our sponsors, do our Fight for a Cause benefit, and then we're going to jump into the second half of this card. So I hope you guys are ready. We'll see you back soon.